Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, the Ravens stand for shoulda, coulda, woulda. No. I'm laughing at this. I really am. I'm at work. I'm going to tell you what this is. So, I'm at work. Mind you, I can't have my phone at work. So I'm trying to figure out ways on to see what the trade deadline looks like. I'm checking in at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, acting like I'm leaving something in my car so I can go to check my phone. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever it is. I'm sitting there on the hour checking to see what did the Ravens do? Where did they make the change? Where did they say we're pulling the trigger? This is the year. Let's go get it. And do you know what I found out at 4 o'clock? Nothing! We did nothing! Oh. For everybody, listen, let me tell you something right now. For everyone that's like, oh, we're happy with who we have. We're good. We're so happy. We have such a great team. And all the players are so great. Liar! Oh. You know why? Because you were the same people that were trying to tell me, trying to convince me that Prochet was a star. Tyler Wallace was a star. So I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. None of y'all. Like, none of you. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not even mad we didn't get Derrick Henry. Okay? I wanted him. I thought that that's the player. They've been talking about Derrick Henry in the building for a while. So I thought, hey, that's the guy we're going to get, and I wanted him. So I get it. I'm like, oh my God, I wanted him, but I'm not even mad we didn't get him. I'm not mad we didn't get Josh Jacobs because to me, he's not worth the second round pick. Whatever. I'm like, okay. Let me tell you where I'm mad. Chase Young goes for a third round pick. You're going to try to tell me, Ravens, you couldn't get or give up a third round pick for a defensive pass rusher that you know in this system on this team would be elite? Fine, you can't get Montez Sweat. It's a second round pick. I get it. You don't want to give up a first or second. You're telling me you're unwilling to part with a third round pick? You're like, I need to know something real quick. How many great third round picks have they picked? Seriously, I got to know this. How many? Do you know why they call it the draft lottery? Because you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if you get a first round, second round, third round pick, and they're a bust. You understand? That's part of the draft lottery. Just like when you play the lottery, I'm putting all this money to this ticket. I really want to win it. This ticket's going to be the cure to all my pain and suffering. And then when it's time for the numbers to hit, bust. And that has been a lot of the picks for the Ravens. You're trying to tell me right now that you were unwilling to part with a third round pick for a D end that you could match and put in with Clowney? Are you serious? With Matabike? You serious? Well, I forgot the new guy's name that we just got that got 2 sacks the other day. You serious? Like, seriously? Really? That's how crazy it is. Listen, usually with the Ravens, and I know if y'all watch Lunch Break Hot Take, I already know they're about to cook EDC. Because they've said this so many times that the Ravens always miss on offensive players. It's always we were so close, but yet so far. Something happened, but they're never for the defense. And they're, hashtag defund the defense. Love those guys. Shouts to them. But I know they're going to cook him when their show comes on Wednesday. If you don't watch, check them out. But they're going to cook him. But I'm not even mad it was an offensive player. I said already, I would be okay with getting a pass rusher, a running back, or a receiver. That's what I had said. I said one of those three, and I'm happy. It's not because I don't like Gus or believe in Gus. It's simply because Derrick Henry is a freak. That's why I wanted Derrick Henry. Josh Jacobs, he's good, But he doesn't like, oh my God. Like Derrick Henry's a oh my God. Saquon Barkley is a oh my God. You know what I mean? Make no mistake about it, he's a very, very good player. But those other guys are better than him. So that's when I'm like, woo! But to miss out on a defensive player, all because you're like, well, we're getting sacks anyway, so no biggie. This is what I be like. It's so cringeworthy. You could have made the defense that much better. That much more consistent. That much more devastating. Because let me tell you something right now. When you start going against these other quarterbacks and they start getting colder and stuff, and they start finally, because it's all about rhythm, they catch their rhythm and they're picking apart defenses. You know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to be able to rush for consistently and get pressure or sacks consistently. This is not, oh, I got one sack in the first quarter and I never got pressure or another sack for the rest of the game. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking consistently putting pressure on the passer from quarter 1 to quarter 4. You had that opportunity and you didn't do it. The funny thing with the 49ers is listen, he's going to be great on the 49ers. I'm telling y'all this. They've added everybody and their mama to that team only to make it to the NFC Championship game and lose to the Eagles. Yo! But it is crazy, right? Let me tell you this. The Ravens have the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. Why would you not hedge your bets? Why? What is even wrong with that? If he plays, he's giving one of those other two guys more rest. If he plays good, it just makes the 4. Then on passing situations, you could just go straight up. Him, Matabike, Clowney, and I forgot the other guys. And y'all know what it is. It's on the tip of my tongue, on the top of my head, but I can't remember the name. And you just run 4 of them and just say, go get the passer. Running stunts and all type of stuff to try to get the passer down. 3rd and long. Money. Your blitz would be even that much more devastating. You're telling me you couldn't give up a third? A third? Oh, boy. Listen, man. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's how I feel about it, man. Once yesterday came and we didn't make a play on an offensive play, I was like, we're not getting an offensive play. Y'all heard me say, I made a video about it. Like, we're not getting them. That's dead in the water. That's gone. Because the Ravens usually don't wait till the last second. It'll be 2 or 3 days. They don't like feeling like they're forced to do something. That's the mind trick of the Ravens upper management. They never like to feel like they're being forced into something. They always want to feel like they got a deal, they got a steal, that they were the smartest person in the room. So they never like to wait down to the last second for anything. The only thing we've seen them do that to is Lamar Jackson's contract. That's it. But this, I'm seeing so many Raven fans cope. Like, oh, we're good enough. Good enough? Question. If one of those guys go down, are we good enough? And if y'all say no, y'all are the same ones. Because, mind you, I keep receipts. I remember when y'all said the same thing when Hollywood left and we didn't replace him. You remember? Oh, we got Bateman. We'll be just fine, Nitro. I don't know what you're looking at. Remember when y'all said that? Oh! And y'all were wrong. Super wrong. And then y'all act like y'all did not say that. Oh, we knew what it was. We were just saying, let's roll the dice and let's just see what happens. No, you were wrong. Because there's an old adage, you hope for the best, but you plan for the worst. You know what I mean? Plan for the worst. I can't say much more, but that I'm disappointed in the Ravens for not going gung-ho. Do I think the team is good / great? Yes, I really do. but making one of those trades could have been the splash move. It would have separated them from the rest of the pack. Why do you want to be a part of the pack? Don't you want to just be a level above them? Sickening. Absolutely sickening. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that the Ravens should have made a play and of course they didn't? Or are you on the other side of the fence that's going to tell me, oh, Nitro, we have everybody we need. We're perfect. We're perfectly perfect, and we're angelic beings of godly power ready to rain down Super Bowl mayhem on all of our opponents. Tell me. I want to know, please. I really want to know. Ha, 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 ha. But as you always know, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes. 3 tiers of content. Goodness. Give it a look. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you want to donate to the channel like so many people have done, bottom of the screen right here is a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. The show is not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.